So, top of the morning.
Morning.
Yeah.
Morning.
So here with Chuy and Orlando Lopez, the owners of BigWheels Customs. So just wanted to kind of sit down, tell the people of Lafayette a little bit about yourselves, a little bit about your business. As you guys have been in business for quite a few years, right?
Yeah.
How long?
Since 2002.
2002.
2002.
Yeah. So that's a pretty good amount of time. Have you guys been in the same location the whole time, or here in Lafayette, or?
This
Have you
is officially this would be the third location from BigWheels 1.
Okay.
So we started out on South Street for about a year. The whole business up front. Then we moved across the street, stayed there for 4 years.
For 4 years, and then we moved over here in 2006.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've been in this new location from 2006 to now.
Okay.
We've, thanks to everybody that's been supporting us and all our local customers that have been supporting us, purchasing used tires every time they need something, or a simple weld on something. Orlando's been getting them covered, little things like that. But yeah, thanks to everybody, we've still been here. For what's going on right now, we're trying to still hang in there and keep things alive.
Right.
Working on our own personal projects sometimes,
Yeah.
just to kind of keep our mind focused on the business and the things that we got going on.
Right. Still help people out. Still help people with whatever they need. Right.
Most definitely trying to help them out with every need as far as their vehicles and things like that. Any type of custom wheels or anything like that, we're always here to help.
Yeah.
But whatever we can.
You can pick it through the glass.
Yeah.
Just point.
Right.
That's what I
Yeah.
want.
That's the set I want right there.
Yeah. We're taking safety precautions just to stay open.
Right.
All of our guys are healthy right now. We
Mhm.
want to keep it that way, so we'll take keys to the drop box. You can pay over the phone, pickups, drop-offs, whatever we got to do, and keep our distance from everybody, so
Right.
that we can stay healthy and keep working.
Yeah, for sure. They gotta keep things going. People
Yeah.
still always
We're
need the cars worked on and
Yeah,
everything like
yeah.
that. So.
We're gonna try to stay open as long as we can.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been blessed with still keeping busy.
Yeah.
Walking is definitely, people are definitely taking extra precautions. And I gotta make sure that all our nurses and doctors and whoever's out there trying to help out whoever is sick, we're here to help them out and kind of go the extra mile and go from there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you guys have been in business for, you said 2002. So, just creeping in on 20 years now, right? So.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah, that's a long time.
You don't think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, long time.
Yeah, it really
It's a
is,
long time.
So when I moved here in 2005. Lafayette was a totally different place. So I
Yeah.
can imagine what it's like for you guys to kind of
Yeah.
see the
We kind of
see the change and see the
We kind
difference.
of picked the spot on the map, and little suburban town, it's been working out for us.
Right?
Lafayette gave us a chance,
Yeah,
so
for
we're
sure.
here, man.
So are you guys from here originally, or you guys moved here with family, or how'd you guys get started
We
in
moved out
Lafayette?
here in '02.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're born and raised from California, moved out to Detroit, and then from Detroit came out here.
Okay.
Uh,
Moved out here, so since 2002. So.
mhm.
Yeah, we pretty much we learned our trade as far as tires and working on cars and stuff like that out there in Michigan.
Did you? Okay.
Motor City.
Okay.
Out there in Detroit. Doing tires with our Uncle Lopez tires.
Okay.
Still
Big
give them
shout
props.
out Lopez Tires.
Oh
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay, cool. So you guys had an uncle that had a business, and you guys kind of learned from there, or?
Yeah, we were always, very wanting to do something to our cars or out there just, see what's next, see what's new, what's not, and then my uncle was always pulling us in, reeling us into the shop. Hey, I need some help over here.
Right.
And we'd go help him out for a couple hours here and there, and thank God, with his help, he showed us how to do the trade, and we picked it up from there. We didn't ever think we were gonna go this to this extent
Right.
until we just you know, put it out there, and we started off with a small amount
Yeah.
and started reaching, you know, we set our goals and you start reaching towards them and just see what happens.
Yeah. People see what you guys are doing. People
Yeah,
like
most definitely.
it. They start telling other people, and then
It's definitely been a lot of word of mouth. We've done a little bit of advertising here and there, but sometimes it gets to the point where the phone's ringing off the hook,
yeah.
and we're just trying to find the proper help to give us a hand in the office to take care of our customers properly. Sometimes they have crazy questions.
Right.
Can you put this on that? You know, there's stuff that sometimes we're asking ourselves, can we really do that? Is it possible?
Right.
And of course, you know, we're out there always trying to go the extra mile.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, we've always done crazy things on our own personal vehicles, so we're like, let's give it a shot.
Right.
You know, see what happens. So this is where we're at now. This is
Right.
where we're at now with the. It went from actually a custom or a tire shop, just selling rims and tires,
Mhm.
to doing a little bit of a mechanics, to doing air ride and suspension and hydraulics and lift kits and stuff like that. Right now, it's gone to a whole nother extent with the market.
Right. Yeah.
So you know, we're going as where the market takes us.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? We can't just stay put
Mhm.
and stick to one thing. You know, otherwise you'd be
You won't
boat
be
dry
going
somewhere
last.
out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you gotta stay tuned to the new thing that's going out there.
Yeah.
You know, fair ride is the whole thing. You may still have it. It's all good. It's a beautiful thing, but sometimes you just gotta move on to what's actually selling, what's paying your bills.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is the most important part.
Yeah.
You know, right now it's all about the family. Make sure your business is good and keep striving forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
So Big Wheels Customs, you guys like modifying vehicles a lot. That's a little bit of
I
a
think that's kind of what's cool about our culture is that we come from Southern California, and they're real heavy into like the lifted trucks,
yeah.
the low riders, the minis, the Euros, and we love that scene. You know, we go to Detroit and they're into the big rim cars, and so it's a kind of a blend. You know,
Right. Yeah.
you bring me a car, man, I'll make sure that shit is dope.
Yeah.
And whatever kind of comes off your head on what you're feeling, but at the same time, we listen to whatever the customer's looking for. Kind of like with the lifted truck scene right now is
Right.
we have newer vehicles, and they want to make sure they can drive these things cross country if they need to.
That's the most important part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want to put your family in.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gotta be right.
Right.
So you know, the big rim thing with low profile tires, that might not be the best thing for your brand new truck if you want to drive to California,
Right.
you know. But you got some big tires on it. You ain't gotta worry about potholes with
Nice
big tires.
beefy tires. Yeah.
Right. So it's just we're trying to fill everybody's needs on what they're looking for.
Right.
Sometimes it's small things like just a simple exhaust, and sometimes it's big. You know, it's big overhauls.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
So
Just
speaking
for
of
everybody.
going to California, so you guys take care of me, giving me a vehicle, right? The little Yoda, the little Camry that I
Yeah.
got.
Little engine that could.
Yeah, the little engine that could. You know,
Yup.
it's my little gas zipper. So you guys totally redid the engine on that, right? You guys practically put it together, and then so then I can actually personally attest to
Hey.
the work that you guys do.
Definitely put it to the test.
As soon
Oh,
as,
yeah,
as
definitely.
soon as I got it, Chuy mentioned when I first got it, I was like, it's ready to go to California, and then it's like, oh well.
Okay. We'll see about that.
I wasn't messing around.
Right, yeah, no, yeah,
He said,
exactly.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, no. Well, he brought it up, and I was like, okay, well, that'd be cool. And then, so I didn't like think anything of it, and then just kind of thinking about like all the tournaments and stuff, or what just kind of what we had going on at the gym. It was like, well, Chuy said it was ready to go, so.
Find out.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, so you guys fixed up a little Camry for me. I took that all the way I took it Colorado, then I took it Vegas, then I took it all the way to California, and then from California brought it all
That's
the
a
way
perfect
back.
daily right there.
Oh,
Hey,
dude,
nice.
yeah.
If I would have known you were gonna do that, we would have wrapped the whole car.
Uh-huh.
Put a wrap on the whole
If we
car.
would have been
Right.
smart, we
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
put our name on it
No,
somewhere.
yeah.
We would have added you to the gumbo
Right.
race that they do
Yeah,
every year.
no.
Every
Yeah,
year.
that would have been it would have been cool. But yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I was super glad that it worked out that way.
Yeah.
But obviously it shows the work that you guys are doing. You know, like immediately, as soon as you get done rebuilding a car or putting a new engine in a car, you know, if you really wanted to haul it out, take a little cross country trip, then
Yeah.
you know, you people can be assured, you know, they can trust in the vehicle that it's gonna get them to where they're going and then bring them back safely. So
For sure.
Most definitely. That's been my main priority. I know sometimes it's really hard getting. You get so many mass, you know, buying cars. You can't. You know, it's hard to go around in each and every single vehicle. So we have meetings where guys are trying to keep, you know, up to par with that. Make sure we're on the same page.
right, yeah.
You know, hey, how to go with this customer, how to go not with the customer, with the vehicle. How to go with this vehicle? Did we fix the problem? How to go? Did you explain? Did you do this? Sometimes, you know, he may drop the ball, Dave, and Angel will pick it up, but it's like everything, you know. We try to call back as soon as we can. We just try to do as much as we can. We're humans, you know.
Right.
You know, we're not computers. We also get tired.
Yeah.
You know, and we also have families. They're also waiting at home for us too, you know. So
Right.
sometimes it hits that clock where you got to go home, and sometimes you just gotta, you know, not necessarily drop the wrench and go home, but
Yeah.
clean up your stuff up, go home, wrap it up, and the next day we just, you know,
Go right back
start
up.
fresh. Yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely, and start again. You know, because it don't stop. You know, for us, we like what we do. You know what I mean? So to us, it's you know, if everything goes as planned, it'd be from generation to generation.
Right.
And we'll go from there. We'll keep on helping out the you know, the valued customers that keep on following us, and the ones that we keep gaining every day as well too. You know, and we're very blessed with that, and we'll keep continuing to help out our customers as best as we can.
Right.
You know?
I think that's how we've evolved, just depending on our customers' needs.
Right.
You know?
Buenos días.
Buenos días, good morning. Estamos haciendo un video.
¿Qué tal?
Buenos días.
Oh,
Tengo
okay.
video. But cool. Well, what are some? I guess as we mentioned, you guys have been in business for creeping in on 20 years now. You know, so
Yeah.
having a business for 10 years, you know, is a good success. People say that until you've had a business for 10 years and had it survive different
Yeah.
markets and kind of different happenings in the economy and everything is a victory. So then, let alone 20 years. What are some of the challenges that you guys have had to overcome or just adjust to since 2002 was a long time ago, you know, just with everything, vehicles, the way they're made,
definitely.
technology,
Yeah.
you know, generations of people coming up and everything. What
Most-
are,
Most definitely, most definitely. Good thing you said that, because as we start growing, going into all these newer vehicles, new scanners come out, new
Yeah.
tools come out. We educate ourselves, YouTubing sometimes how our new tools work. The SEMA,
Right.
big props to SEMA. We try to attend every year. That's been something to us that it's a no-brainer. You got hundreds of manufacturers from all over the world, just, you know, showing you how the new tools work, how the new stuff works. All the new cars are all computerized now, so we try to stay tuned with the newest scanners, latest, greatest scanners that we
Yeah.
got. It's not cheap.
yeah.
So, you know, unfortunately, as the newer stuff comes out, you know, new tools come out, you gotta, you know, just raise up your prices just a little bit.
Right,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
To compensate for the newer stuff and the newer vehicles that's
Yeah.
going on. Of course, we try to look out for our customers as best as we can, you know, on the long run. But then again, the new tools have been one of opening doors for a lot of these newer vehicles.
Right.
That way we're not just having to take them straight to the dealer.
But that's part of just staying with the wave.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, like you mentioned, whatever the market
Yeah.
goes towards, and you
Yeah.
got to be able to adjust and keep it going, learn new things. You can offer that value to the people that need it. So that,
We're
you know,
willing to learn and stay up, you know.
Right.
Let's see what this electric cars goes.
yeah, exactly.
You know?
That's the new wave, right, or the new thing that's coming out,
Yeah.
electric cars.
Yeah.
So you gotta be able to educate yourselves on that, stay up on it, and know what you're doing,
Man, I'm making them good.
right? Yeah, so it's definitely the new style, right? Or the new kind of wave generation of vehicles, right? Electric vehicles.
All the electric vehicles. I mean, hey, if we start, ripping out LS engines, which I really highly doubt. LS engines is just what's popping right now.
Yeah.
You never know. Maybe we'll start swapping those out for electric motors.
Back
Yeah.
in Teslas.
Right, yeah.
Back in
Back to
Teslas.
Teslas.
Yeah.
You know?
Working on some Teslas.
Duran Keller was out, give us a chance. Having Tesla.
Right. Hit up Elon Musk, like, hey man, you need some shops.
Yeah.
Get a hold of us.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
But so awesome. So you guys do anything from wheels, right? You guys swap out engines if you need to. You guys do body as well.
Yes.
Right. You guys have a body shop or auto body.
Auto body and collision, Orlando is now. We've got warehouse we just pulled aside for auto body and collision, kind of separate things,
Right.
We've been doing a lot of things here in house.
Yeah.
And now we've we've got a location for the auto body and collision, kind of separate things.
Right.
A lot cleaner, a lot better, to better serve our customers.
Right.
To better improve our skills and everything else that comes with it, with the
Right.
boat, and all the newer things that are coming along with this generation.
Yeah.
Which we never know which way we'll go.
Right.
But we'll keep following the arrow.
Yeah. So cool. Well, any last things that you want to say to the people of Lafayette, or kind of anything you guys last second thoughts on your mind?
Yeah. We're going through some scary times, Be safe, man.
Right.
We're gonna be as safe as we can and still try to work. I think I go crazy if I stay at home.
Yeah,
Most definitely.
So we're gonna try to stay at work as safe as possible. And if you guys need anything, let us know.
Yep, we'll be here from 9 to 5. We shortened up our hours. Unfortunately, we closed our Sundays. Sundays now is for the family and trying to stay safe at the same time.
Right.
So hopefully we'll keep on having our customers follow us through Monday through Saturday. If you guys need anything from us, just come see us.
Cool. Awesome, guys.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Thanks, Juan. Appreciate you, man. Yep.